Hello everyone, welcome to Craft Treat YouTube channel. I am Kirti Gupta and we are going to learn a DIY New Year calendar today featuring Craft Treat 3D decoupage sheets. I am going to use Craft Treat Woodlands Animal Critter sheets from 3D decoupage new launch. These A5 sheets are perfect in density for fuzzy cutting and they are marked in layers. While fuzzy cutting, just be sure to cut very close to the border but also not to cut the border. And this one is done. This is my base layer and I'm going to cut each and every element from base as well as other layers. It's very important to use a very fine and sharp scissor for fuzzy cutting so that the result is very neat and clear. And this is done. Let me show you the number of layers that we have got here. These are the basic ones and these are the add-ons. Now for further detailing we are going to remove the white part from the layers. I'm going to use a pointed knife cutter and very carefully I'm going to remove the small white part from the layers. This is the base of an old calendar which I am going to upcycle to create a new calendar for New Year. I have removed the binder rings from here and I am going to stick it together with the help of painter's tape, or we can call it mask tape. Now let's just check out the layout. Here are my two cute critters, and here will be the month. So that's it. Preparing the base layer with acrylic gesso. This will help me use any other kind of paint or any other kind of pigments that I want to use to create my jungle background. Next, I'm going to play around with texture paste. Since this is jungle background, forest background, the thing I have in mind is to make some clouds with the help of texture paste and add some border and some vertical stripes in the background. Here I am using spatula for creating the shape of clouds and then adding something to the border. Now I'm going to use the brush and I'm lightly brushing the texture paste in the background. That will add some nice texture of vertical kind of stripes. First, I had gently spread some texture paste and then I'm using vertically the spatula to create some grassy effect there. Now again doing the borders. So that's the kind of layout I was thinking of and it has almost taken the shape. So I will be leaving it to dry naturally. I don't prefer to use heat gun, but you can use that as well. While the background layer dries off, we should be doing our next step. We are going to shape up all these shapes, all these layers with the help of golf tool. First, I'm going to use distress ink to cover up the borders because while doing fuzzy cut, there might be some white mark left somewhere. So, just to eradicate that, I have used distress ink, and now I'm going to start popping up of my elements. Now, when we work with flowers, we notice very well that all the petals has to pop up. But now here we are working with the figures, that is animal figures. So we have to be careful to pop or to shape up only those parts which we really want to pop out. We can't be simply and blindly popping up everything. So if you can see here, I'm going to pop up the nose part or mouth part more as compared to the remaining. Like in this shape, I would like the hands, the cheek to really come out so that the remaining portion can go in depth, and that will add a good dimension to my figure. So here I'm going to pop up the cheeks now, and I have already done the hands, and rest of the part I'm going to leave as it is, uh, except for doing some border. Now let us set up these layers with the help of double-sided tape. Now is the time to add some extra texture and gloss effect. I'm going to use gloss gel. You can also use glossy accent glue. When this dries off, it gives really nice texture in case you have added that, and a really good shine to your project. As you can see here, I wish I could show you the real texture. It is looking like scales on seahorse, and some really nice shine onto it. Now is the time to work on our background. Our texture paste which we have used is completely dried now, and I am using Lindy's magical pigments to create the background effect. In the upper part, I have added blue pigments in the central yellow, and at the bottom I'm going to add green grassy land color. Now let us try it out. The background still looks dull, so instead of again playing with water and doing all that, I'm going to use soft pastels. These are basically chalks, and they can be used as pigment colors, and you will see here just a little bit of touch ups here and there, and my background will really look nice. I'm going to use some green ink, that is chalk ink and distress ink, to prepare my grass die cuts. Also using some ink here in the background at the bottom to deepen the green color. This is the place where I'm going to stick my calendar. And here comes the final part of placing the layers. I am using simple PVA glue to stick down. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel to enjoy more videos.